Hi everyone and welcome back to tonight's video of Build the Disney Dolls House. Yes, this was a video I wasn't expecting to make this week, but having looked through the instructions, we can do issue number 79, which will be comprising of the Beauty and the Beast Rose and also Peter Pan's room, or the starting wallpaper work. And we have the first comment, which is Sunny Stormy. You get starred today. So the first person to leave a comment in the queue gets the brownie point, which is a start. Greetings from Sunny Sasha, Sunny Sasha and Sapphire and I. Yes, the king and I. Hi, Sunny, and there's from Peter Webster there. We have got me just replying to Sunny, King Sapphire, and Queen Sunny. And Sunny Girl, yes. And hi, Mike. Hello, Peter Webster. How are you doing, sir? What's up? And hey, how are you? I'm knackered. I've been building the skeleton this morning. Now I'm doing the doll's house. So I'm very, very knackered. But yeah, let's get over to the Met. We've got some exclusives coming up a little bit later down the line. So we'll do that later on. Let's get down to the Met. So we are building the Disney Doll's House here today. And Peter Webster writes there, hi, Tessa. What's that? And then Diamond Paintings, yeah. Hi, Peter there. They're coming in thick and fast. Let me get that on there. Right. So we're going to be doing the Disney Doll's House here today, which is issue number 79. It was a video I weren't intending to make this week, but it's really, really cool. So the Magic Rose, Beauty and the Beast, and Peter Pan's room. In this issue, you'll assemble the Magic Rose from Beauty and the Beast. You'll also paper the walls of Peter Pan's room, and it's going to be on plastic, which is really interesting. So there's quite a lot to do in this, as you can see. I'm going to be reinforcing this section here, and I'll talk about that as we progress through the stages of this. Looking at this part, it looks quite daunting, but we'll have a go and have a bash and see what we can do there. I'm probably going to cut it from the outside inwards, not from the top like they're advertising. And yeah, there's quite a lot to do in here, so we could be here till midnight. As you can see, it's near enough 3 pages long. So, but yeah, but yes. Under its sparkling castell, Beauty and the Beast's Magic Rose almost seems to float in the air. If the prince is able to find true love before the last of the flower's petals fall, the curse upon him and his servants in the castle will be broken. Yes, that's right. And then we go to a break again because we can't do issue 80 at the moment, but we have to be thankful that we can do issue number 79. We're going to cut away for the minute because we do have some comments in the queue. So let's have a look in the queue and see what we've got here. What's going on here? I put that on there. The comments have got stuck. And then we've got Queen Sunny Girl. Hello, Sunny. Left a comment on your channel at Lord Peter Webster. Yep. And then we've got another one got, okay, I'll reply later, been at hospital today, so been busy. Okay, yes, join the club. Right, let's get into building. So in here, we have got this gorgeous little table. Look at that, so cute. And we're going to be doing the little table here. Now, I'm going to use some Gorilla Glue because we all know with push fits that they're going to fall off at some point. So I'm going to glue this in. I'm not going to glue the acrylic because if you get glue on that, you're probably going to get a stain on it. So I'm not going to do that first of all. But first things first, we're going to be gluing. It actually says to place it in, but I'm going to do my own thing here. And Sunny Stormy writes, your comments are turned off on your body ones. That's because there's a child lock on it. So that magazine I have to make as made for children, unfortunately. So there's nothing I can do about that. If I switch it back on, YouTube will turn it off. So yeah, I can't control that one, I'm afraid. So apologies about that. For some reason they seem to think it's not got comments or whatever. So yes, but thanks for anyway letting me know. So I've put a little bit of glue on there and I'm just going to squeeze it into that hole there. It doesn't need it, but you know what I'm like with push fits. I'd rather have it glued in like so. I don't think it matters which way it goes in, but you can always turn it this way or that way. And yeah, it looks quite nice. It's actually made of a rubber, so it's pretty good. And then what we're going to do is this encapsulates and goes over the top like that. So I'm very tempted to put a piece of glue on that actually. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to make an exception. And Tessa's right. Sorry, Sunny's put gotcha. Yeah. And yeah, I'm going to make a slight exception here. I'm just going to put a little bit just around the rim because I'd rather have it glued in position. You don't have to glue it, but I'm doing it because I'd rather have it a little bit reinforced there. So that's going to go over here. That's going to go into there like that, and that sits beautifully. Now, obviously, as I said, you can see that there's a little bit of rim round there, so that I'm happy with that. As long as it sits in there and it does its thing, I'm happy with that. You're going to get a little bit of residue there, but I'm not too fussed about that as long as it's in there. Tickety-boo. And that looks absolutely gorgeous. You've got these little men underneath that are holding it up with their hand there and their head. Absolutely fantastic. Really, really like that. And yeah, it's got a bit of weight to it. So yeah, right. So that's that. Then we come into these parts here. Got quite a lot of different parts here, so I'm going to tell you all of them. We've got a comment here from Peter Webster, but I got good news that I will be getting new collar ear implants, hearing aids, and something or other to replace the bone anchored one that's given me grief. Well, it's funny you should say that because Jack, my sister's boyfriend, he has like good days and then he has bad days. And yesterday, they're trying to wean him off this breathing machine that he's on, and they've actually said that he's got to have a tracheostomy. A tracheostomy is where they cut a hole here, and I think they're making a hole into the windpipe, and then they put some pipe down it to make him breathe. So it just seems like 1 minute he's good and then he goes downhill again. So yeah, I can relate to that. Let's have a look at the comments there. Yeah, okay, so the details in this build are surprisingly high. Yes, it sure is, yes. So yeah, right, so let's change that banner. I'm going to change that ticker and we'll see what we've got in here. Right, always glue this on because otherwise you'll learn. I've still got loads of this. I paid £5 for that. Beautiful. So these are all the parts. So we've got this part here, as you can see. You need to move this up a bit. So we've got side windows by the looks of it. So really, really cool there. A little bit of a embellishment there. So that's pretty good. And these have got handle like pins at the end. So I'm assuming that that will go open up and close like that, I should imagine. So that's going to go over to the minute. We've got a side panel. Really, really good. And another window from what I can see there. So that would be good. And we'll put them over there. We've got various stickers, and as you can see, they all seem to be the same size with the exception of one here. So we've got them. And then we've got the bit that I'm dreading, but we'll see how we can do it slow and steady there. And that's that part. And then we've got various other pieces here. I'm not entirely sure what this peg thing is here, but we'll figure that out. And obviously that part there. Now, obviously on the back, you've got holes. That is so that the exterior will clip into that so that you can show it from the outside. Again, you can glue that in if you wish. So I think we'll start off with wall 29. And as you can see here, they've all got them numbered down here. So wall 29, if you look through, it doesn't actually say wall 29 on the back, but we can pretty much see it's the one with the hole in. But that's that part. So as you can see, there's one that faces there with that peg, and then we're going to get the other one that faces with the peg sticking this way. So that's that part. So wall 29. So we're going to get wall 29. And this is where the fun part begins. It's so lovely to work on this again because I haven't worked on this for so long because I've got problems with it at the moment. But all of these are the same size, so that's quite nice. But yes, we're going to start that off. Looks like this white strip here has got a face over this side, and you can see here that we've got a guideline running through the top, and there's also a guideline running through the bottom here, which you probably can't see on the camera, unfortunately. So this is where it could go horribly wrong, but I'm going to give it a bash anyway. Because they're telling us to cut it from the top side, but I don't I don't know how we're going to do that. So we're going to have a play with that. And we're going to get C13 on that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, hang on a minute. Made a cock up. I think we've got a slight cock up there. Let me just put that on there. That's fine for the minute. Because if you notice, this side here has got this purple side, but they want us to use the bit that looks like it's got a white strip at the end of it. So that could be that one. Luckily, I noticed that's very straightforward. Let me have a look. I just want to check these. To be fair with you, they all seem to be the same. That's got a white piece. That's got a white piece. That's that. I think I'm going to go with, it looks like it's this bit. If you look here, there's a very thin piece of white, a purple going down the side of there. So I'm going to say it's that part there. So there we go again. As Maria, Peter, Webster. Okay, guys, so we're going to put this down like so. And I'm just going to put that down there with me bro, Mark Ashton. I can't resist that. I'm sorry, Peter, but I had to do it. Right. Oh, fudge cake. See, if you put this down too much, yeah. Okay. Oh, dearly me. I just want to take it a little bit more down, you know? So, oh, this is very difficult. I mean, obviously, this one's better because it's plastic, but if you was to put it on the wood, it'd be a bit problem. Ooh. Right, I'm happy with that. That looks fine to me. As I put this one down there. Lovely. Sorry about the squeakage. A little bit, you know, but I'm happy with that. Now, this is the part which I am very nervous about, because in here, we've somehow got to cut a hole into that central reservation. So this is the bit I'm not looking forward to. So, I mean, we could probably cut it from in here, you know. I think we could probably do a dead way, but obviously we've got a pole there, so I don't know about this. Tell you what I'm going to do is do this side first. Hello, and she's not too bad. She said to say hello. She's diamond painting a streak from the Gremlins pie ATM till her new custom comes with 3 tarots. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to apply a hard lump. Ooh, a little bit cut there. Shit. Okay, let me get a Spanish knife here. I'm gonna get, that's another thing I need is blades, because this is rusty as not what's in it. Ooh. I'm not in love with using these things. I don't really enjoy working with knives. Hello, cheers. Thank you. Cheers to you as well. There you go. Okay, well, that's about the best I can do on that. This is the bit that is really nervous about this. Cut away the portion of the paper covering the opening by creating a slit. So they're saying that they want us to create a slit in that. Oh my God, we've got one shot at this, guys. One shot. This is unusual because normally we would cut it from the back, but they're saying that we've got to make an incision into the front. So as you can see, they want us to make an incision into the front of here. So we can see this one there, right? Oh dear. I mean, it doesn't matter if, you know, we mark that because we're cutting it out, but I can see if we make an incision through here. Okay. Right. And then I'm assuming there's something maybe here. Actually made a fag. Oh gosh, I'm not in love with this. Right, I'm going to change it. I'm not happy working like that, so I'm going to go. Just going to score it slightly. If I move around there a bit. Oh. Oh. I've invented a new word there. I'm just not comfortable working from the outside. I'd rather do it on the inside here, but there's probably going to be a bit of excess that we need to remove, but I'll deal with that when we get to it. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Where's this one piece? That's for this one. I just need to make an incision. I feel like a doctor. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, no, actually, that's fine. Okay, I nearly panicked then. I thought I cut too much away, but looking at this, there is a gap here. So there is some of that yellow showing. So, Jesus Christ. But I don't really want to cut any more further back than that. Oh, crap. I'm not in love with doing walls, I'll be honest with you on that one. I reckon if we trim round the side of here, it should be okay. Because we need to cut that back as far as possible, as possibly as we can here. What's that say? Dr. Mike. Let me focus on this because I feel like I'm gonna cause a fuck up. So just let me focus on this first because I want to get this perfect. And then I'll make that assessment when we do it. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. You see, level with that, I reckon. Oh, Jesus, that's a little bit tattered. But what I can do, maybe if I put that on there, I don't know on that. Let me just improvise for the minute. Holy cow. Oh, sugar. Trouble is, I don't know how far back they want us to go. They obviously want it showing with the screw, so I'm okay still. They want that knobbly bit there, that thing that looks like a screw hole. They want that facing forwards. So let's just cut a little bit further back. So they want it something like this. Okay, right. Okay. So they want this cut back here. I'm not comfortable with cutting it from the top, so ooh. Oh dear. It's made a bit of a cocker, I think. I mean, as long as I get it looking like that, we just need to be careful where we trim here, because we just need to trim a little bit excess. Let's see if I can take this down a smidge. Oh, I see. So like that. Ah, right. I see. Hmm. So it looks like they wanted to go around like this. Oh, mama. It's very painstaking. Oh, yeah. That's looking nice. I like that. Yeah, okay, so we do this then. Because I'll push that there, and I can slice it. Splice it. Oh. I'll tidy up that a bit later on. I just want to get around the foundation. Mind you, I could just tuck that down the back of there, you know. I want a hole in this. God almighty, this is very nerve-wracking for me. I'm going to shove that down there. I think if I cut it and then push that down there, I'll be happy with that. Something's obviously clearly going to go over that. So I'm happy with that. That goes down there. Bit of excess coming around the back of here. Let's have a look there. See what we can do. I want to get down that part. Okay. Jesus Christ. Why do I have to make it so complicated? How am I supposed to get that down there? Oh. Good God. That's looking lovely. Yeah, if I just tuck that round and just try and trim this bit up. Sorry, you can't see that. Just try and trim this bit up a bit. We're getting the shape slowly. I think we're getting it slowly but surely, but yeah. Oh, Little dead, you little guts. I will get to the comments in a minute. I just want to finish this. I just want to try and finish chewing up this. Ooh. Okay, so this one. Okay, this part here. Oh. Okay, yes, see. Yes, there we go. Right. It's actually like pulling someone's skin. You've got to watch every single move that you do. So, okay. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. It's just this hard lump here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. You have to splice it. Oh, aha, yes, there we go, you little gits. Lovely. Oh, yes, that's what I want. Fantastic. Oh, yes. Loving it. Fantastic. We go around here now. Oh, fantastic. Let's only just glass it, I think. So this one. Oh, I think if I bring that round a bit more. God almighty. Oh, lovely. Look at this. Yes, fantastic. Well, we're getting the shape slowly but surely, but it's a delicate process here. Oh, jeez. We're getting it very, very slowly. Just a few more little bit. Oh, you little git. Oh, shit. Okay, that's fine, because what I can do is this part here. I can just bring that back into there. Oh, just skimmed it, but that's fine, because I can patch that there. Oh, mama. I was going so well as well, but... Oh... We can patch it, that's not a problem. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to leave that part there because otherwise I might skim that wall a bit again. So it's just, I'll just get this nugget part off here. Yeah, I'm going to leave that because I pull any more, it's going to tear it. So I'm going to get this part off here. I will go to the comments in a minute. I'm a little bit busy. Oh crap. There must be a frame or something that will just hide the back of that. So hopefully that'll be fine. Just... Come on, just a little bit more. Get in there really slowly. Now I'm going to keep that crack there. I think I'll keep that one there. Because if something goes over this, it might just hide that. That's fine. So I don't really want to take any more off. Just tidy up this nugget part here. I'll fold that part down there. That can be folded. That part can be folded. So it's just this nugget part here. Good God. Mm-hmm. Mm. Right, I'm going to leave that there because I don't really want to play with it too much, but good bloody Lord, that was painstaking. That was really, really painstaking, but I think the other walls should be okay, hopefully. It's best I can do it, but I'm just hoping that something will bash up against this, and then obviously it will just hide that tattoo bit, but that was quite a job and a half. So let's see. Actually, that's the point. Look at that. You would have been looking for the table like that. It's pretty good. Right, let me get caught up with. Good God, 30 comments. Where have I got the time to read that? Oh, wow. 30 comments. Good God. Oh my God. Okay, well I'll get through as many as I can, but keep with. Yeah. Mr. Tamya, hello, sir. How's it going? Right, let me get to priority first. So we've got to whiz all the way up here. There's hundreds coming in. What's that say? I'm gonna struggle getting all the wallpaper lines up with the markings, so we'll keep off. Well, the thing is with the square one, there was a square wall I worked on in Mickey Mouse. That one was easy because you have the back, you cut from the back. This one's a little bit difficult because they want you to cut from the inside in, make an incision, and then cut it out. So that one was a little bit, but I think I've done a good job there. We had a slight accident up the top here, but I'm hopeful that something will clip on the front of that. But yeah, so lines up with the markings, so we'll keep off cuts to do a council patch. Yes, yeah. Thank you. Did you know years ago you could actually ask the council for a decorating voucher like once a year, but I think they scrapped that. I think it's only for like OAPs and stuff. Do it how you feel comfortable, but yeah, I really didn't want to cut from the inside out. But we've done the best I can on that. I mean, there's not really an awful lot I can do, but yeah. Dr. Mike Partwork, yeah. It's recessed. It's recessed. What do you mean by that? I might say I'm late. Please don't apologise, lovey. We're all busy people, so you no need to apologise there. You're fine. Dr. Mike Partwork. Yes, I'm the Partwork builder. Decals and stickers are my nemesis. Well, the decals that were in the Lotus, it said the Lotus Esprit. The decal, have you seen? Gora Models put a video up today, and oh wow! So you know the headlight of the Gora Models, you push the headlight, and then the machine gun comes out. Like you push the machine gun, really cool. But I'm not on a decision yet. The decals and my nemesis. Yeah, I'm judging the ones with the. Is it Lotus? Yeah. Hello, Lord Peter Webb. Say yeah. We jump down to. I'll do two more because I really need to get. We've got so much to do. Hi, Angela. How are you doing? And then I'm doing good. How are you? People on standard. If you're not a member and I'm skipping your comment, it's because you're not a member. So I will get to the standard people at the end of the priority queue. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Yeah. Okay. So let's get more building. I've got to ask you something, Mr. Tamia. You're in here, correct? Your television, yeah, obviously you're watching with your cat, the little kitten. Is it built in the wall? Because it looks like it's built in your wall, on like with a bookcase or something. It's a very small TV. So yeah, how do you manage watching that? It's very small. But yeah, it looks like it's built in the TV. Right, let's crack on. So we've done that. Thank God for that. I've already done the splicing of that side. So that's what we're left with, if you can see. So it's left with something like that. Don't worry about that. That's just debris. But yeah, I think I've done a pretty good job on that. So we'll put that over to one side. So that's it's splattered all this glue up there, but oh, never mind. That could be like a rain effect, but I like to glue mine in. Okay, so we've done that part. The next part, what we need to do is the fun parts. Oh no, we've got to do it all over again. Oh no! Oh, why? I don't want to do it again. That was painstaking enough, but we have to. So now we're going to get wall 31. So I'm assuming it's one of these two pieces. It's pretty much, I'm just checking they're both the same. Yeah, they're both the same, so it doesn't really matter which one we use. Apologies about finding the sound there. And we'll get, just checking with these ones, they all seem to be the same, but I'm just checking because it looks like it's the one with, yeah, I reckon it's something to do with this one. I'm just checking, these have a very specific way of going, you see, because they have different stripes. So as you can see here, this one has a stripe further up field here, whereas this one, I reckon that one is that one, see? So that's very close to that one. But I don't think it makes an awful lot of difference which one we go. But I'm going to go with this one. But then I don't know. Because they all look the same. That one, yes, that's the one we want. See, so the stripe is mimicking that. Yeah, that's the one we want. Brilliant. Okay, so we do this one. Fantastic. Okay, so again, we've got a guideline running across the top there and then the bottom. So we're going to get this one. Oops. This is an easy one, this. This is Pipsqueak. This one's a little bit difficult because I've had to stick it and unstick it, so that's why it's pulling a bit. But actually, if I do it this way, I've got to go very, very slowly here. Jesus. Oh no. This is turning into a nightmare. If it pulls the stick off, I can glue it on. I don't do none of the peel and move. I like to rip it all off. So I can easily get that to stick. That's not a problem. That is not a problem. It's pulling the paper off a bit here. Oh no. It's turning into a disaster. Oh Jesus. It's pulling paper off here, but it's the way it's stuck. This is the paper side and it should have gone on the gloss side, but never mind, we can salvage that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put that down there. So this one, yeah. I think that's probably enough. Yeah, I think that's okay. Actually, I'll put it up a little bit more. Really difficult, this. This one's just... Oh, no. Why has it gone up too far? Do you know what? I can't be asked for fiddling about. I can trim that off. I'm happy with that. I'll trim it. Maybe I'll trim it. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, no! Oh, okay. This is turning into a disaster. This wall's upside down. I don't believe this. This is turning into an absolute disaster. There's probably people like going, no! But if it don't stick, I'll glue it. It's not a problem. I'm not paying another 10 quid. Hell no. So there we go. We'll put that down there. Yeah, that's more like it. Lovely. Push straight. Fantastic. Okay. That's perfect. Lovely. Okay, so this part here, that's fine. That's just excess paper. We'll trim that off now. Oh, I'm happy with that. That part there can stay. Okay, so that's that part. So what we now need to do, turn it over and splice it. So we're just going to go like that. And that little part down there can tuck around the back because you'll have a, it will go like something like that. So that'll be hidden anyway. So I'm happy with that. That's that one done. And now we've got to do that dreaded one all over again. Oh man. Okay, here we go again. So we're going to have another one. We've got to now do exactly the same to this one, which was the paint. Ah, right. So this little tab, this is an interlocking thing into there, I reckon. So it will interlock something. Oh, that's nice. But we've got to do that dreaded one all over again. Okay, we're getting there. Still got another 3 walls, but before we do that, I'm going to catch up with some more comments. Because we've got quite a lot to get through. I'm still working on priority. I'm very backlogged, but I will get back to everyone. Hello, Lord Peter, yeah. And then we've got, hi Angela, how are you doing? And then we've got, I'm doing good, how are you doing? Lots of hellos there. And then we've got, I'm better now after hospital, agreed to do new hearing aid surgery and QE Beham. What the hell's that? QE Beham? Oh, wow. Oh, QE Birmingham, maybe? BRB, okay. Back clenching job, lovely. Yeah. Do you require new scissors yet, Michael? You're still good. So he's after it. He's determined to buy me something. That's what it is, isn't it? Well, you could buy one. Yeah, these are a bit blunt. But I still use them. They're a little bit on the. I need one of them things. You know where you get it, but you sort of like sharpen the scissors. This big stick thing. Nurse brow white, please. What's that say? Come on. Nice brown. What's that say? Nice brown white, please. Brown white. Yeah. And then back. Yeah, it's running a bit slow here. XD, and we'll do another one. We've got Tamia. I'll get your comment later, Tamia, because I'm doing priority at the moment. WB Sunny, welcome back, Sunny. Yeah, and we'll do with 2 more comments. Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, and hi, Tamia. Yep. And then we've got hi. And then we've got hi again. And then we've got Lord's Inspector Gadget. Oh my god, this is never ending. Like Inspector Gadgets. Well, there are people. What's that film where he goes like that and he's got all them watches hanging in his. I think it's Del Boy, isn't it? I'm never going to get through this queue at this rate. Just, I don't want people to think I'm ignoring your comment. It's because the people that have that little emoji thing next to their name is priority, so they get priority comments. So I read them first, but I will get back to everyone. So please feel free to keep commenting, and I'll get to it as quick as I can. Yes, I had it a few times, and we'll do one more. Because actually we'll do 2 more because Peter's done me a favour. I saw it, but I'm still on the fence for DB5. Yes, Mr. Tamia does the kit from Knight Rider. I don't think you do any more builds, do you? It's just the kit from Knight Rider. So do check him out. He does it. From my observation, he doesn't speak in his videos, so it seems to be just like videos. But do check him out. Give him a sub because he does the Knight Rider. Sub to use Tamia, yeah. Right, we really must get going on this. There's hundreds of comments coming in, but I need to balance it between this and that. So I will get to sounds like my ASMR artist. He does that. He goes this and that, and I'm like, yeah. Right, so let's get into the next one. This is the painstaking job. And if Peter Webster could come around my house, that would be amazing because he could do it. Could I actually send you this in the post? You do it and then you send it back for a £5 maybe. Because I'm going to give it a go, but hopefully this one will turn out a lot better. So we need the one that's got, it looks like it's that one. Yeah, because that's got a thin circumference. Yeah, I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's, yeah, okay, so I reckon it's that one there. Okay, here we go again. Hopefully a lot more. I'm going to follow their directions and see whether that makes a difference. But I think what you do is you incision it and then cut it round. Maybe that, we'll try that. But yeah, that's a lovely little hamster that you won at the arcade, Mr. Tamia. I was watching it and I think I was actually thought that was real. And then I discovered it was a wind up one. Because years ago you could actually win a goldfish at the arcade. Oh, this is a bugger to get off once you stick it, it's like diamond painting. Tess will tell you this. If you stick it on the wrong way, it's a bugger to get off. I'm not fussed about that. Let me just want it nice and straight, you know. There we go. Right, I need a scour. I'll tell you what I use. I use this. All that does is gives it a nice bit of protection there. I actually got this from Temu. If you've got a contactless bank card, you put it in this thing and it's got protection. It stops it basically communicating with the contactless thing. Because otherwise, if you've got lots of cards, it can card block it as well. But that's that. Lovely. Okay. So here we go again. Oh my God, look at this one. That one looks even harder, but we'll get to that soon. Okay, so we're going to make an incision into it here. I think it's there. So we'll make an incision and bring that right over to the back here. I'm going to do an incision right over to the back here. An incision, right, oh crap, hang on. A bit of tension. It's because it's cut. So if I take this back a bit there, over to the back there, and then perhaps another one over to the back here. So maybe if we I'm wondering if we fold it in and then we can tidy it up, but how far back is that? That needs to go a bit this way, innit? I don't know what to do. That's a little bit too thin. I need a cocktail stick. If I got the cocktail stick, try that. Oh yes, right. Let's try that. Oh, look at that! Oh wow, that's come out really. Oh look, that's beautiful. Oh, that's come out perfect. Oh, I like that. And then I can use my scratch art pen. Look, I'll do that. Yeah. This is a scratch art pen. Use it for like when you're doing like a scratch art, and it basically you pick away the foil with the painting thing. But I think doing this, I can then cut it right, you know, do it like that. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. Just going to give it a bit of tension. A bit I do feel a bit sorry for the people still waiting for a reply. I've got to get back to them today. I will get back to them tonight, so don't worry, I'll read it out shortly. So I think what I'll do next is I'll go around the mulberry bush. Oh look, this is much better. Yes, why didn't I think of this before? I've actually yeah, because this is overcrowding. I've actually invested. This is overcrowding, so I've invested in this dustbin. that I got from Temu, and it's got like a lid. It's like a desk tidy, so you can put all like your pens or your your drills in there. But I'll use that for like spare things or like tools that I need help with. Okay, so let's crack on with this because we've got so much to do. So let's go around there. Oh, look, that's beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. I'm loving it. It doesn't help when you've got that screw hole in because you're going and then you get stuck on it. That I'll have to trim. I mean, you can fold it down if you want, but to me, that's like looking at excess that we don't need. So I'd rather trim that off. And this is the thing, if you've never done wallpapering before, I mean, obviously normally you use that jelly stuff that you plaster on the wall and it sticks to the wallpaper. But this is actually teaching you how to do wallpapering as well. So, yeah. Leave that bit for the minute. Let's see where we're working with it. Okay. Oh, yes, you beauty. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Now, this screw, there's a screw hole there, but I'm not going to cut that off because when you screw into it, the screw will cut through that piece of paper there. So I'm happy with that. So, yeah. Oops. Let's see if I can trim up this bit. It has to be perfect. But I'll probably just fold that in, actually. I'm not too fussed on that. And then this part here again. Well, I've done some walls in my time, but I've never done a wall like this before. Because I used to help my dad put the cornice on in the front room when we decorated the front room. But this is definitely new to me, doing something like this. But right, bet you're eating your Skittles, aren't you, Peter? Watching this. I've still got to get to the exclusive. I've still got hundreds of comments to get through. I've got to do 2 more walls. Oh my God, right. Wow, this is. I'll be glad when it's. Is there any more? Does anyone know if there's any more walls like this that we've got to do? Because obviously I'm really, really backlogged. What is bashing it? Something there, is it? Okay, dokie. doing is I'm just gently pulling on the paper here with the tweezers so that I can get it to just come away as I cut through it. So as you see, like that. And then let's pull that part back there. Okay, so I think this part I can just give it a hard yank. If I give that a hard yank, it should, yeah, there you go. And it comes off. So all we now need to do is just pull this screw hole, pull that back a bit, and then this one's gone a lot more quicker. So that's interesting. I think obviously, you know, when you're doing it the first time, you're being shown how to do it, and then the second time you roughly know how you're doing it. So, you know, oh, look at that, that's beautiful. So then I just make a slight, that one be fine. I'll just take that smidge part back a bit, and then this part here, I'll just, Well, I'm happy with that. I'm not going to do any more than that, I don't think, because I don't really want to do any more than that. What's happened with this? Oh. And that didn't actually do anything. Oh, do you know what? I can't be fiddling about with that. I'll leave that there. It's going to be hidden up anyway because it will go something like that. It'll lock it in. So I'm not fussed on that. And I'll do the same this side as well. But given the fact in which I've now done two of them, I mean, that's probably the best I can get that. Where's that hook thing? But yeah. I think that's okay with me. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right. So now we've got there's another 2-page. We're going to be here all night, guys. So if you need to go to bed, please feel free to leave because I've got to do all of this, and I've now got to do all of this. So we're still going to be here for a while yet. I need to cut away and get some comments down because there's still hundreds of people waiting for standing prize. So let me bring this over here for the minute. Obviously, I need to be careful of the battery as well. So, yeah. Right, so something to do with, so I think the last one was sub to Mr. Tamiya. That's right, yeah. And then we got figured that Disney Crochet is out. You've only just realised that. Yes, it's been out a while. I've actually got, I've got 1 to 4 of that because one of my friends sent me it. Tamiya is my favourite model company. Built loads of them. Yeah. And then we've got, you have a lot of catching up to do. I know, I'm a busy man. But yeah, as I said, I'm going through priority at the moment. So if you have left a comment, I will get to it. But I'm just working on priority. Do you build RC, Tamiya? I believe Tamiya just does the kit from Night Ride. I've not seen him do that yet. And then we've got no problemo. I just see that. That puts. I'll put a new pair in the back. See, that's me. It just loves me too much. Do you know what? Last night we was having a conversation, yeah, and he says, "Do you like Lego?" And I'm thinking, right, okay, where's this conversation going? And I'm thinking to myself, because he said, "Do you like Lego?" And then he goes, Do you need a webcam?" And I'm thinking, I wonder if he's trying to buy me, get an idea of what I like to. Device connected. What's going on here? What the hell? I didn't even touch anything. What the hell? Something's going on with that. We've got a ghost Angela, but yeah. I'll put a new pairing with a sharpening book. Yeah, but just be careful because some items can't go through the post. So I think screwdrivers and stuff are okay, but just check what's prohibited and what isn't because you need to be careful on what you send. sharpening block, yeah. I mean, they've lasted me quite a while, so I like these because they're like theatre scissors, you know. Let's get further down the thing. Hopefully we can get to some standard people in a minute. My wallet is RF protected. Well, yeah, I found it on the, I don't know where I'll put it now, but I found it on Temu, and I thought, do you know what, I'll get that. Because my train card, it's in the other room, I've got a smart card, and every time I tap the gate, it blocks it with the other card because it thinks the contact my bank card is the train card, and it won't let me through the gate. So yeah, I have to get that. You're welcome, Mr. Welcome, Mr. R. Yeah, Mr. Lister. Back again. Who is Mr. Lister from? WB Sunny, yeah, welcome back. So far it's been just Sunny and Peter. I'm trying to get to standard people at the moment. Thanks. And then you're sweet. You're welcome, sweet, yeah. I've uploaded to Funny, right, yeah. And then we've got I'll catch up, Sunny, yeah. I'm trying to catch up with the standard people at the moment. I'm munching to get what I thought you was. I've actually got to send you your next pack because I promised you a year's supply. Thank you, Mr. Tammy89. Feel free to leave me your comments so I can connect with you. Yeah, Sunny Storm is lovely. She just supports everyone. She's a wonderful creator. I love your terminology, Mike. So many new words. Laugh out loud. Really, thank you. And look, we're at the no, you had to do it, Angela. Even nearly at the end of the queue. I'll need to place an order with Temu, yeah. And then you don't what happened last night. I will do a video about it tomorrow. I need to research on it. Right, lovely. I've got something coming up. There's a clue at the end of the show. Right, let's try and get to some standard people now. So we've got, hey, how are you? I'll keep an eye on that one there for the minutes. New comments, yeah. Okay, so that was that one, yeah. I'm going to go all the way to the top. So basically this one. So yeah, and then hi Peter, yeah. And then let's go down. There's a lot of priority in this. Hi Angela, how are you? And then I do love, what's that say? I do love the colour of the wallpaper. Thank you. Yes, we'll be doing some more in just a few minutes' time. I just want to try and get this backlog down a bit. And then we've got, if I've missed your comment, just let me know and I'll because there's hundreds coming in. So just let me know and I'll go back to it. Hi, dude. Hello, dude. And everyone else, a sanitizer, wash hands, shut. Oh my God, no, I chucked them away. They were doing my head in. But hello, Lord Dude. Hello, Lord Dude, yeah. I think that's in reference to Pete Webster there. And then we've got, hello, Sunny. I need Ghostbusters. You certainly do. And I'll be showing some exclusives at the end of the show. Still probably 2 hours away from that, yeah. Hello, Sunny Stormy, yeah. And Inspector Gadget knives, I've seen that. And yeah, maybe. A window frame will do the job. Yeah, I think there's something going to be attached to this because remember that this is the inside of the wall. So on the outside, you're going to have that lovely fancy yellow and blue stuff. That's what these pegs are for, you see. So that's that. We've got a Sunny Stormy over there from Ghostbusters, yeah. And then we've got, I feel like one of them people, you know, in the order, in the, oh, what do you call it? The Dickens and Georgia always going right 500, 200, 300, like that. Yeah, okay, so I've done that. I'll do 4 more comments because I really need to push on now. And then we've got, but yeah, if no one's seen the Agora models up, do check. Brilliant. And the remote control with the like, see, it's doing it again. I didn't even touch anything. The remote control with like the, you know, the numbering thing. No, my 50-inch telly is standing on the cabinet. One of my brothers put a bracket on the wall before I ended up with his bedroom, and I still haven't unscrewed the bracket from the wall. I did wonder because I was watching your video because you put a video up saying something about watching me and my cat or something, and I'm thinking that can't be on the wall surely because it looks like it's really buried in the wall. But yeah, thanks for confirming. Good. And I love your cat. So cute. How old is he? Is he a he or she or? Is he a kitten? I have too much stuff in the way. Yeah. And Justin Summerfield. How's it going, Justin? You all right, mate? Let's get to that one, if my mouse will let me. Good work on the Doll's House, Mike. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I'm really looking forward to 96 at the Stowbar because in that, I think we get, whether we get to, you know, put anything on the chassis bars, but them bars are massive. I'll just go and grab them again. They are really, really big. We could actually go short biking, you know. Look at these, like they're just massive. Like, can you believe it? And that's not only, you know, that's not the full construction of the build. We're gonna have a cab on this as well. This is just like, yeah, really, really big. So we've got two of them. Right. So let's get into one more comment and then we really must push on. So where did we get up to? Oh crap. Sorry. I'm trying to an auctioneer, yes. You was muted again, but yeah, there's something going on with my camera because it's changing cameras and I'm not doing it. It's because I came on. Yeah, she's the ghost. Let's get on to Tamiya there. I only built one, and that was my Tamiya RC Land Reader, but I didn't do a live stream of me building it, Lord. Yes. So yeah, that's that. Right, I'm going to do two more because I really would like to get a little bit more through. No problemo. I love that. No problemo. Yeah. And then cheers, dude. You're very welcome to whoever that is. And then we've got this one. I'm going to be really naughty and do two more. I'm just trying to get the backlog down. Cheers for subscribing to me, Lord. Yeah. If we can try and support one another, that would be really great. It helps everyone out, you know, and I think that would be quite nice. My wallet is, now I've seen that. Let's do two more. Dusty the Bin. Well, I got this purely for diamond painting because I put my build, I would get fed up with glass jars everywhere. So this is, you get a blue one, a pink one, and a white one. But that was, I think it was like 250, and I thought that would be great for like putting drills in. Or, you know, you can put like screwdrivers in it, you know, your pencils, all sorts. But it's basically a test ID. So that'd be that. Let's just do one more comment. We've got a comment on the line here. Hi, Justin. And then we're going over here. Dusty the Bin 321. He's back in the room. So did you used to watch that Little Britain? And he goes, look into my eyes, all around the ice and something. And then he goes, 321, you're back in the room. Yes, it's like that. This is the last comment now, so I really want to get building. Welcome back at Sunny Stormy. Right, so let's get going. So let's put the deck over there. Dusty the Bin can go over there, seeing as Mr. Tummy has named it. Okay, let's go down onto the Met and see what we're doing. Right, so we've just done that wall. So now we are doing this lovely arch wall. That's gorgeous. I need a cuppa actually. I've not actually drunk my tea since. And that's what happens when like you're talking constantly. But you have to in this day and age. Right, so this one, it looks like, yeah, it's probably this one here. Just having a little check. Mind you, they're both the same look, except that one's got a white bit on the end of it. So let's have a look there. Yeah, it's the one with the white bit on. Lovely. I think I've caught up with anyone at the moment, so I don't think I've missed one yet. But as I said, if I have missed your comment, just let me know and I'll go back over it. But I think I'm up to date at the moment. Okay, so this one's going to go on here. It'd be a nice easy cut, I reckon. Okay, so that one's on there. And we'll put that one down there. Lovely. And then just press that out with me. There we go. And the other thing is, obviously with these, if you're in the shop, say like you're standing next to someone in the queue, their thing, their card, if they're tapping it on their phone, if you're very close to them in the queue, it can actually zap it off your card instead in some cases. So that's another reason why you need one of them, because it just blocks that signal. So let's get back onto here. Okay, we're doing very well at the moment. So, oh crap, what's happened here? Oh right. Oh, that's okay. I was thinking this is pushing through the thing, but that gets cut off at the top, so that's fine. Lovely. Okay. So let me just scale that back up there, scale that down there. I'm really enjoying this. You know, I've not worked on it for so long. So to finally get an issue to do is quite lovely. Now this one's quite easy because all I can do is score it down here. Actually, I might use the one that a YouTuber got me, a creator got me this, and I love it. And I think World Wayne's just picked up one. But these really get into the cracks, and it's really, really lovely to work with. So you just go down there, and you normally guide it so that it flicks the, you know, like that, and then you can do that. And then obviously down here as well. These are the ones I like. You just cut it, bosh, done. And then, hey presto, we have, it should come out slightly. Oh, look at that, crisp. Yes, mate. Crisp, crisp, crisp. Oh, okay. So this one is a little bit more down here. It was quite funny today because I was like, we're doing the doll's house, so I thought we don't need to do anything. And then I totally forgot that I do how your body works. So I had to quickly put that up as well. And I was like, shall I move this to Thursday? But then I already said that I would do it. And I don't like cancelling unless I absolutely need to cancel. So I was like, you can have a double. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll feed that back here. Do it that way. And then let's have a look here. Is Jason on here? Jason Stevenson. He said that he might be doing me a thingamajig. What's happened to this? Ooh, there we go. I'll trim that up in a minute. But keep this, because as Building with the Boys said, you can use that for patching up. So it's always best to keep a bit of that. So yeah, do keep that. Now we need to trim this part off up the top here because we're not going to be using that. And we just need to do a little bit of a trim on this side here. Okay, that's fine. And then what I can do on here, I just think if I pick that up. So Peter, this is what you've got to do in all your issues. Aren't you lucky? I don't know how you have all them boxes everywhere. Like, I'd have to go into the box. Okay, so just trying to see because it looks as if I don't know, you know. I might leave it there. Because as you can see, you cut that top part off and then you've got one either side. So I don't really want to take it further down than that. But I reckon I'll leave it like that. I'm happy with that. Might be a bit too much overlap, but I'm pretty happy with that. So then what we'll do is we'll just score it off down the side here. Christy, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. But there's a white bit still. Why? We've got the white bit still. Oh no. I mean, it's hard to tell, but it looks like, yeah, there's a bit of a white bit there, but I can't really do much about that. Because it's, if you take that off, it's still going to be short either side. So, take it off as much as I can, but it doesn't look quite with white bits on. So, oh dear. I like the fact it's plastic as well. It's much nicer to work with. So I'm not sure if that's got to come off. Well, I'm going to leave that on. We can always cut it off if need be, but it just don't look right with white bits off. But I don't know, because maybe it will go something like that. But maybe it's to marry up with that because it's white. Yeah, it might be this white, purple, white. Maybe it's something like that. Or leave it like that anyway. I'm happy with that. And we've got any more. Never ending. But this is the last wall here, and then we've just got to do a thin piece there. So we are getting there slowly but surely. I've had enough now. I think they're called by Mr. Tammy. It was bloody lovely. I had 2 cherry pies, custard, bomb.com. That's me, she would say. Oh dear. Fuck. Oh crap. Oh dear, oh dear. No, what's going on here? Why? This is interesting. It's one of the walls has been mucked up, I think, because why have we got such an overlap of that? Oh well. This wall here is saying that apparently we have a thin purple bit, but I'm just going to put it on now. It is what it is, because this is the only wallpaper left, so I don't know why it's doing that, but it can be a multifunctional wall. Peter, if you want to get me something, seeing as you've asked me, get me some more of these blades, because this is rusty as hell. I don't know how that happened, but I need some more of them if you want to get me them. It can be an early Christmas present. How about that? Right. So that's that. See, what I don't understand that. Why have we got a thin part? Why is there so much of a thick piece of that? Don't make sense. Unless, of course, one of these walls have been mucked up, because that looks more like the wall. But either way, we've got a wall on a wall. So I don't know, but something's gone horribly wrong somewhere. I'm not happy with that either, so I'm going to cut this off. And if it doesn't match, I will just buy another issue. Something's not right somewhere, but yeah, it is what it is. We've done our best on that. So that is that one there. Right, so let's just do this last bit and then we can really go through the comments. So actually, I think I want to go to the comments now. So let's go through the comments. So I've got to, it was Dusty the Bin. Someone remind me Dusty the Bin, because that's the last on that, but we've got a couple of priority flagged up. Oh gosh. I need to place an notice that one. I think no Ghostbusters doing it. I'm doing good. I'm going to go back to this one. I'm doing good, Sunny. Yeah. And then we got Ghost. Yeah. And then we have it was yeah. I've seen that one. It's because I came. Yeah. And then Justin. By the way, this week's show Thursday, Angela is cancelled. Tessa's cancelled it due to Sammy going to the Mets. So I'll be taking over the week after that, just so you know we're not doing it this week. Then we've got Sunny Stormy there. Scroll up and read my reply to you, Mr. Tamiya. Bloody cake. Sub to you, Justin, yeah. Is that Justin Summerfield? Yeah. And then we got hello Tessa. Oh no, yeah, that is right. Yes. Hello Tessa. So the queue's dying down a bit, that's good. Leave a comment on their channel. Don't want to give them a strike, it's spam to YouTube. Leave a comment on their channel. Don't want to give them a strike, it's spam to YouTube. I'm not following. what's the S word? What subscribe? I've not seen any regulations that say you can't mention subscribe. I mean, I'll have to look into that, but I'm not aware of that. So, yeah, watch the S word, apparently. Apparently, we've got to watch the S word, guys. But yeah, much appreciated at Mr. Tamia. Yeah. And then we've got Sunny and Angela. Sunny and Angela, if you both would like my brand new channel logo and keyring, I'm actually getting one of them. I'm getting, I think it's been announced, I'm getting the stickers, the key rings, the notepads, the pens. So apparently they're coming in the box, but now Pete's decided to delay the parcel and we've got to wait longer. So, keyring either Facebook message or email. Me email, I can't keep up. Say either Facebook message or email me my email in about page on my channel, yeah. And then we've got, there's hundreds. Looking good. Cheers for reminding me, Mike. You're welcome there. No problem, sir. And XD there. XD. Marks the spot. George and Mildred. Who bloody hell's that? Bloody Mildred. Oh, don't. There was this creator once, and I was watching Coronation Street. Talking of which, there's a lady that's recently passed away in there. Anita, I think her name was. But anyway, this creator, I don't know what happened, but I said Deirdre. And I don't know, why I mentioned it, but I just said it was Deirdre, and he apparently was really laughing because he watches me in his shed. No worries. What are we doing to? No worries. What we're going to do, clocks? I don't understand that. Tessa, can you sort that one out? What number are those blades, Mike? I've only ever used number 10 for our blades. I can send some number 10 if you want. Well, a different creator got me these, so I don't exactly know what blade, but it's that blade there. So yeah, I wouldn't know what that blade is. I do get spares with this, but unfortunately I've lost the spare box. But these are lovely. World Wayne's got one of these. They're lovely to work with. Left a comment on your channel, Mr. Tommy. Oh, yes, mate. I ain't delayed it. Harsh shit. Well, I'd vouch on that one. There's so many translations though. I mean, Harshet, Hatchet. I mean, it's a weird name. But yeah. And then we got Sunny Stommy. Hello, Sunny Stommy. How are you today? Thank you, yeah. And cheers. And that's the end of that. Right, lovely. So let's come up to Dusty the Bin. And Dusty the Bin, where are you? Dusty 321. There we go. And look back again. Oh, what am I doing? I need standard people. What's going on? Welcome back at Sunny Stommy. Yeah. So now I've got to bring that one down just in case. Yeah, that was Tessa down there. So which one was I on? I like your cats, Sunny Stormy. Yes, Sunny Stormy has got Sasha, Sapphire, Queen Kitty. She used to have another one called Stormy, but unfortunately passed away. And that was Sunny's brother, I think, or sister, some sort of relation there. Peter used to do invertebrate bugs or something, but I don't think he does that anymore. It's too expensive or something. So yeah, an auctioneer, that's the one. Yeah, auctioneer. I mean, I could do that easy. Then we got that happened to me. What's that say? That was happened to me before I came on live on Thursday. It was saying the Wi-Fi was not working and it kept cutting the camera. Well, I never touched it, so I don't know what happened, but something obviously happened somewhere down the line. Sub to Justin, yes, that's good. Yeah. See where we go, and then we've got Diamond Paints with hi Angela, and then we've got watch the. Tessa, can you do some research? What's this thing about watch the S? And I've never heard of that before. So, by the way, there is a little bit of a problem with my AdSense at the moment. You won't believe the amount of paperwork I have to do, but they say it may be stopping soon because I'm not sure if I can continue it because with AdSense, you have to provide ID and all this palaver for tax reasons. They've got the tax form, that's all cushy, but the ID part of it, because my license has expired with my driving, I've got to renew it with DVLA, but they won't accept it because it's out, it's, you know, expired, so they won't accept it. So they keep saying on my banner on YouTube, it may, you know, the banner at the top of my YouTube channel, it says you need to fix this all the time, and if it doesn't get fixed, they'll stop the AdSense. So it may be stopping, I don't know yet, but I'm trying to sort that out. But DVLA is, I've had it up to here with Royal at the moment, so that's another topic. But yeah, it could be stopped. I just don't know at the moment, because I think the other ID was like national insurance card. Well, people don't have them these day and age. You know, it's everything's digital these days, so they won't even accept a council tax bill. It's ridiculous. I don't have a passport, so I don't know, but I'm trying to sort that out. I just wanted to put that out there in case you wondered why I took the membership away. But at the moment, I'm trying to sort it. Right, where do we get up to? So think about, where did we get up to? Hi, Angela, was it? Oh, God, there's so many. I love the comments, but I think this is the most busiest chat we've had. No, that's that one. Cheers, thank you. Yes. And Stormy was 18. Stormy was Sunny's sibling for 18 years. Yes, lovely Sunny there. Sorry, Stormy. I had to give up my invert collection due to losing my eyesight and couldn't see well enough to care for them properly, so they came priority and rehomed. Yeah. I had ads on my channel for ages now and not monetized. Yeah. It's a funny old thing, this Google AdSense palaver, because it's, you know, it's really weird because my channel is not monetized, but they let me do AdSense. So how do you work that? Do you see what I mean? Like, you can't be, I haven't got enough subs to be monetized. I'm not interested in the money. If it's offered to me, great, but I'm really not fussed about that. But this AdSense is nothing but headache. So I don't know whether it will continue. I'm not sure on that one. So that was that one, and same here, Sunny, yeah. And then we're going to go back to this one. We've got another ball to do, so we're going to have to tie this up very quickly. I read your comment, Sunny Stormy. I'll post a comment underneath on your videos as well as other people's videos after this live stream. Yes, I do apologise, Mr. Tammy. It will be going on a little bit more. Feel free to leave when you can. So yeah. I read your comment. Yeah, I've seen that. Okay, and was there any more there? No, that's fine. Okay, so then we've got that one, much appreciated. No, we've seen that one. I have the Little Britain series on DVD as well. I love the one that goes, "Hello, Martin, it's Lind." My sister does that all the time. We actually, I can't mention that, but yeah, my sister loves that. As well, the UMD videos for my PSP, yeah, and that's okay. And let's go down here. Have you ever watched George and Mildred? In one of the episodes when Tristram says our wallpaper's upside down. No, I haven't. I'll have to watch that. So let's go down. We've got another one from Mr. Tamiya there. Cheers at Sunny Stormy. I'll reply to your comment later. And oh gosh, it's another one. So something to do with Tesla now. That's okay. So we've got to jump over to this one here. Thank you. It was devastating. Yeah, because obviously they're not just a pet. You know, they're in your life day and age. You know, they're always part of your family. It's not just, hey, it's a pet, let's feed them, you know, walk them and that. They're a family member. And when you lose it, it's very hard to come to terms with that. So yeah. What's this one? So I'll do 4 more comments there. I posted 2 uploads about Stormy's passing, yeah. And then we've got one over here. We will be, I can't get it out. We will be working on dog painting with a splash of paint. We're going to do that one till we're done. Yes, Tess has also arranged another one that we're going to be doing. I think that's after we finish the Dalmatians. But I'm doing it on we're not doing the 10th, are we? So I'll be doing it on the 17th. So that'll be that one. So yeah, if you want to come on, Angela, you need to come through me, not Tessa, because obviously I'm hosting this week, so she can't add you her end because we take it in turns to hosting. So depending on who's hosting that week will depend on who invites you in. Okay, so that one, yeah. And then we got Mr. Tamiya 89. It's sad time when we lose our loved ones. Well, this is the thing. Yeah. And thank you. It was them saying yes. And posted to uploads. Eureka, we are at the end of the queue, and that means more building. So let's get to a banner. Let's change the banner, tick it over there, and let's go down there. Right, so here we go again. This is definitely by far one of the longest issues I've done, I think. Yes, so what's the theme? What do you mean? What's the theme? We're doing the diamond. We're doing the Dalmatian. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't understand. I don't know where you're getting this S thing from, because I've not been told anything about that. I mean, loads of people say please subscribe and that. So I don't know where that's come from. But obviously, I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong. But if you give me a link, I will, run through it. But I've not been made aware of that policy thing. Right. Okay. So we've got this one here. And this is wallpaper F to wallpaper F and wall 34. Okay, I do need to get one, yep. And then we're going to get this part. So we're using the thinner part of this. It's going to go on this side here. And just get this part into position. It's been lovely to work on this stuff. It's been lovely to work on this though. Because obviously we haven't done it for so long. I think the idea is that you have, actually, I think the idea is that you have this white border facing on the outside so that you can then splice it. So let's put that one there. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I'm really fed up with Rawmail at the moment. I made a formal complaint and they just say, oh, we're sorry, we're doing our best. It's a load of nonsense because they're supposed to be getting a fine from Ofcom and they're still not delivering. We haven't had mail for like 2 weeks now and it's just getting beyond a joke because I'm waiting for things that I desperately need. So it's a piss take, to be frank. Okay, so I love this, the way that's going through the middle of that. That's quite cool. Quite like that. But we've done that wrong yet again. Smarty! Oh, that's a nice name for a cat. I'm sorry to hear that. Hasn't come back home. Well, is that the cat that was in your video? Or has he run off, or is he? Oh no. Molly done that once. We let her out for a wee and she ran off and we didn't realise the gate was open and we all panicked and we was like out there with flashlights trying to look for her and she was round the back of the we've got a field that has a combine harvester in it. I've got a brand new combine harvester. I'll give you the key, that does plants and stuff. And she was round there. So we always made sure it's locked now. So yeah. Okay, so that's that. So I just had to move it over slightly because for some reason they want it just slightly over. But that's that. And then we can just splice that off. Crochet. Whoops. Now, Mr. Tamiya, I've got a surprise for you. Well, might be a surprise. I don't know if you like it. But yeah, that's done. Wow, what an issue. And that is that officially done and dusted. Wow. So yeah, I mean, these are the walls so far. So yeah, be good. I mean, I think one of these are probably wrong because one of these walls are back to front. I'm pretty sure there is, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. And then what we've got here, so obviously these are all the walls which will feed onto Peter Pan's room, and they actually go. I'll tell you what, let's get issue 18. I can show you where they go. So issue 18. Yeah, so Peter Pan, that's going to go in this issue here. So as you can see, these are all like the outside parts. Sorry, the parts that we've just done. But we can't do that because that's involving sitting on the top of the ceiling, and I haven't got nowhere near that, you see. So it's a case of each week, you know, looking through it. Can we do it? Can we not? If we can, great. If we can't, then not. But we do all we can to try to save this thing. Yeah, that's that one there. Okay, so yeah, that's that one. So let's put these apart. I love the fact that, and obviously they'll sit round the house. They'll sit round on the board like this. So they'll go around the ceiling part, the drawing part like that, and then them parts that we had in issue 18, like these parts. What you'll find is these parts here, that plastic, that blue part's going to sit over that because there's pegs in it that clip into these holes, and that's going to be the exterior. Very nicely done. And if you wanted to, you could glue that in. There's no reason why you can't. There's no reason why it has to come back off, you know. So that's that. So that's that one, yeah. So we've done that one. Lovely. And then all we've got left is these. It doesn't want us to do anything with these, but obviously you can see here that these have obviously got, that's obviously going to go onto there. But before you do that, you insert one of these, which is a plastic window, but we don't do that in this issue. And then obviously what will happen is you've got these two pins and it will just open up the windows, but we're not instructed to do that yet, unfortunately. So let's get through some comments and then I want to get to the exclusive. And we've also got our little, I know obviously this is a bit, it splits the glue up, but if you think about it, that's like a shattered effect. So I quite like that. It's a shame it's dried like that, but it is what it is. I quite like the fact that it looks like it's cracked. Hello, Kirsty. How are you doing? My name's Mike. I'm a artwork builder from the United Kingdom. Hope you're well. I've never met you before, but hello. How are you? So let's get into the comments again. That's safe and done with, but we'll be returning to that camera very soon. 10 more comments on the line. Right, let's go back to where did we get up to? It's going to have to be biology again. Yeah, so let's go back to Angela's comment. Yeah, so what's the thing? Yeah, Tessa will sort you out for that because she's organising the next theme. So I don't know what this theme is at the moment, but I think we agreed on Harry Potter, or Linda might like that. So we could invite Linda. What's going on here? Come on. Proxy system. It's not coming up. Oh dear. Look at that. 1 hour 44 minutes. This is what it's going to be like when we do them Titanic windows, and I'm dreading doing that. I can just imagine being there all night. Okay, so to get one, yeah. And then X marks the spot of Davy Jones' chest. Yes. There was actually a place, Disney, I think they did like a gold chest and it's a record player. Really cool, and it's in the shape of a chest. So I really like that. My last month, what was that? My last month? Oh, do you know what? I'm sick and tired of it. Seriously, I'm really annoyed. So let me go and get my phone. It's, I have emailed them because I've made a formal complaint. We haven't had mail now for about a week, and today was the first day, and I'm waiting on stuff since the 1st of August, and it's still not come. And this is the response I get. It's absolute disgrace. So let's go raw mail. I think it's on this one. Is it on this one? It is on this one. So all they've said is, "Dear Mike, we are sorry you haven't received the mail. Something about we aim to deliver to all addresses we have mail for 6 days a week." Yeah, so it doesn't really answer my questions as to what's going on. We don't know if it's, what frustrates me the worst is the fact that you see them out in the street delivering all across down this road, and yet you can't deliver here. Where is it? And it can't be, it's got to be at the depot. It can't be further up the sat, in the main sorting centre, because, everyone else is getting mail. So it's just really annoying, because this thing that I'm waiting on has a time limit, and if I don't get it in the time that they say they make it, like, it could be 3 weeks, so it could say you've got until this date to do it. If I don't get it by that day, I've got to sign up, get another form out to do it all over again, and it's really annoying because it's like a verification code thing. So I have to enter the code that's on that piece of paper into my system. So if I don't get that, I've got to wait another 3 weeks. It's really annoying. But yeah, I've had it up to here with them at the moment. But yeah, absolutely ridiculous. So what's that saying? My last mail was for the African family next door. That's good. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Why is it going to your address then? That's not good. Oh my God, so sorry to hear that. Praying Smarty will soon. That's a cute name, by the way, Mr. Tammy, and I do hope she returns safely. Safely there. I think Kevin Percy, the next exclude all its. Yeah, sorry about that. I need to just forget that one for a minute. So that's that one. Looks like the natural condensation. So I'll come back to that comment in a minute. Just bear with me. 73 to 76 have Windows 2 bit. And one more to go. As long as you can get Harry Potter painting by diamonds, yes, we can. 100. So because the postman isn't it? Because our postman. Well, this is the thing. With me, I'm very strict on it, and I'll be serious on this. I'm very strict on it. So, for example, if Farnham are trying to take more payment, I've got freeze feature on my bank. So I can press a button and it stops them take. They can try and take it, but it'll automatically decline. So it's like for this one, for example, pack 3, the Lotus, is saying, where's the saying? This one. So pack 3, the pack, where is it? I can't find it anyway, but it will come up saying you've got to make a payment to Fanhome. Let me see if it's on the other line, because I have 6 lines. So yeah, so something like this. So for example, I will put a block in place. So what I do is I don't allow them to take more money if I'm waiting for it. As far as I'm concerned, Fanhome's done their part, or Mal are holding it up because it's in their possession. So for example, it will say, first of all, Mike, thank you, blah, 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 as we have a debit on your account, and it will say pay now. So what I do is I block that, I pause it, hit the freeze button, and then that way Fanhome can't take any more money. And that sort of gives me, not protection, but it gives me control over that next shipment until I get that package. Once I get that package, then I'll pay that button. I always use the pay button. I don't do it through my bank. I like to, like, direct debit or automated credit card. I like to pay upon receipt of the thing. So yes, it's you can do that. But I thought they sorted out their agreements, and it just seems like they're not really. It just seems like they don't give a shit anymore. To be frank with you. And I've actually thought to myself, I'll go up to the depot then and speak to the manager about this, because if it's not being delivered, then it's got to be in the depot. Why aren't they delivering it? And then they're saying that they're going to rotate the rounds because there's not enough people to cover it. Well, I'm not surprised. You're tearing up their conditions, or whatever it is their pay disputes over. So obviously you're not going to get much workers. And you've got to remember, the longer that you keep that man backlogged in the depot, the postmen come in every day. They've got a big circle thing, and they have to clear all that mail in that day. If they don't clear all that mail, they've got piles and piles coming in daily, and it just makes it harder to catch up. So where's that comment saying about the Nexus? I need a break. um, yeah, okay, so I think Kevin Kirsty, the Nexus glues are all his. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I mean, obviously, this, for example, you know what they're like. These push fit things fall off all the time. So that's why I wanted to glue that in. There's no reason why you can't glue that in. I mean, why would you need to take that off? So yeah, I would be definitely gluing mine in as well. Because once that's on, there's no reason why it needs to come off. So yeah, that's a good point. So yeah, I actually was going through. It's quite funny. I was going through my cupboard the other day. So at my office in Witham, I've got a cupboard full of cups. My dad is always buying me fucking cups. Um, and I said, don't get the cups because I've got loads of them. And at the back of it, I found a mug. And I'm going to keep it a surprise for now, but I'll try and remember to show you in the next stream. But I couldn't believe it. I forgot I had it, and it's from a creator. So I'll show you that next time. Right, so but I have found one. That's good. Don't forget to order it, and then we can get that going. But it won't be for a while yet because we've got to finish the thingamajig first. Okay, so that's all that done. So we'll get through the standard people, and then we'll try and get to the exclusive there. Still hasn't come up through. Smart will come soon. Yeah, that's fine. Then we still have Brebat. What's Brebat? Thank you at Sunny Stormy. Yes, that's good. I love it. If you like hamsters, check out Mr. Tammy's channel. He got this hamster in a ball, and it's so funny. I was watching it, and I thought if that's real, because you get hamsters in the ball, and it's really cool. It's an arcade hamster that you put in the ball, and it rolls round in the ball with it. But I think your dog was barking in the background of that. But it's really, really cool. You wind it up, you put the hamster in it, wind it up, and then you've got that ball running around. So lifelike. Really, really cool there. So let's go down to that one. I found one. So yeah, that's it. That's all caught up today. Lovely, jubbly. 73 to 76, how Titanic's to fit. Windows to fit. Yes, I believe that's one. Yeah. But this one. This is this one certainly. It's this one down here. It's this one here that I'm dressing. That is going to be a night job, 7 till 2 o'clock in the morning, I reckon, because you've got to cut them all out screw. I think the problem is obviously waiting for the glue to dry is going to be the problem because you've got to go all round the back. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to do that yet. So yeah. So let's get the green leaves. Was it you who said you was ordering this? Was it you who said you was ordering these? Because I've got the whole whole range now, but I've got the white one and the blue one. These are really cool. You put them in the wall. I haven't got one in here for the minute, but you can put them in your laptop. And as you can see, I've got a pen. I don't know if you can see that actually. Let me take that comment down. I've got to stop the plate. But you see, it's like it's really bright as well. Look. I don't think you can see it. Let me try on this camera here. But yeah, you can see it's just like so dry. It's so cool. And it flexes. You can bend it as well. It's really cool. So as I'm typing away, answer me emails and yeah, and have a light. But it's great for reading as well. Like if you're in your bed, perhaps put it in the plug or something. It's great for reading. Right. And I sent 2 of the 3 colours, but I ordered print LEDs from Amazon and sent 2 of the 3 colours, but they said the other colour was delayed with no time for delivery. Yet Walmart posted them to number 4 instead. I don't know with Amazon. I mean, one day they say it's coming, the next day it doesn't come. I mean, it's all up for. I mean, it's like today I had a parcel from Harlow, and I'm thinking to myself, and it's always in the evening that they come. And I'm thinking to myself, why the hell are you sending from a depot that is like the other side of London? Their logistics don't make sense. And then Mr. Tammy writes, yeah, my dogs tend to bark at nothing. Oh wow, that is exactly the same as Sammy. Tessa in the chat says that he will bark over nothing. He barks at van doors. He barks at the window. Is so funny. Okay, so I've got a surprise for you in just a few minutes. I have 4 USB rechargeable lights, and they are good for camping and for the loft / the attic. Well, you should get one of these. I always use rechargeables, and this is a little gadget that I've got. What you do is you plug it in here, and it tells you when it's charging. It's fantastic from Amazon, and yeah, it's really cool because it shows you when it's charged and that. So yeah, it's pretty good that. Talking of which, I'll plug that back in because the laptop's all done. So yeah, right. So let's just put the ticker up that says what we have. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Let's put that one on for a minute. So we have got taking over on Thursday. Coming up Tuesday, we're going to be doing the camper up there from Pete Webb. So it's glued really well. So I need to make an adjustment on this side, but this one's glued really well. It's set really nicely. I think it was that post, yeah, that black one there. And this one I need to have a bit of a play with because it definitely needs like a splint or something down there. So like something to bend it back into alignment. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Try and get perhaps on. I mean, the goal would be to try to get the roof on if we can. Wednesday it's going to be 97 of build the Stobart, build the Eddie Stobart truck. And then Thursday we're going to be doing. Are you ready, Mr. Tanya? Are you ready? We're going to be doing Ghostbusters. Yes, we are building the Ghostbusters. Currently update. And it's really annoying because I paid for Lotus and Optimus Prime before this, yet this is come first. But yeah, we're going to be doing that on Thursday, issue 1. I'm going to scrap all the videos that we did previously on it because if it's come back out, we might as well restart it. And if you look at the way I filmed the other videos, it was upside down. So I think it's best to restart that. So I'm going to do that as well. Ignore the leaflets that come in this because they're still advertising as Hero Collector. That is no longer to be. So these gifts you need to check because they're probably not going to be the same. This leaflet is void, so don't think you're going to get all them offers because they're still printing Egamos up the top here, and it's not Egamos. So yeah, so we're going to be doing issue 1, and then next Thursday we'll do issue 2. So that's going to be issue 2 there. So really, really lovely. I think over time it will change to the Van Home brand, but they're still advertising Egamos there. And this is pack 1. So look at that, Mr. Tanya. Does that whet your appetite to order it? If you haven't got this already, it is a beast. Check out Adam Savage. That's Adam Savage on YouTube. The box is humongous. So this is a beast of a vehicle. So we'll be doing that on Thursday. I might give the sticker away. So we're doing that. Then next Thursday we're doing this one. That's that one. Okay. So really, really good. And then Friday we should have the let's put that one there. Friday we should have the unboxing from Peter Webster, but unfortunately there's been an email or something. Peter Webster emailed me saying something about that charged him for next day and it's same day or something. So there's a delay. So what I'll say, Peter, if it's not here by say Thursday, then let me know and I'll push the stream back. So it's simple as that, and then we can put another extra issue with the camper van in Friday's slot. That's not a problem. We've got comments coming up there. Looking great, Mike. Thank you very much, sir. Yes, I can't wait to do the Ghostbusters. So yeah, it's really good because when I started, I think I got up to issue 2 before they made the announcement that they're in the shit. So yeah, so it was just easier I could have picked it up from issue 2, but it was just easier to do from start to, issue 1 again. Might as well just have a fresh new copy. Looking great, Mike. Thank you very much indeed. I'm very excited to be doing that. And Mike Lane, check out Mike Lane because he's got a special vent. There's a vent mod that goes down there. It goes on there, and you can replace these ones for his ones. I think it's the vent or the screws, but he does a mod on that. That's really good. So that's that. And then we've got yeah, I I need to buy one of those USB battery chargers. They're on Temu, so let me just get that link for you there. Or if Tessa, if you can get the link for that switchy light, then whack it in the chat. Okay, so USB lights. Yeah, you need to go on Temu. You do have a minimum spend of £10. You have to spend £10 before you get it. But they're actually 78p, and there's so many colours. So they're great. I mean, you can put them in your USB thing, power bank. I mean, it's easy. You know, if you're in the car, or I don't know, you get a power bank, put it in there. You can go out camping if you're in your tent. Perhaps you want to watch a movie and you need a light. Get a power bank and shove it in there. Brilliant. So that's that. Right. Looking forward to e-build. Yes, thank you very much. I am very looking forward to doing that. And this is the thing, it's so frustrating because you think, oh, lovely, you know, we're finishing a model, that'd be no more spending out £10 every week. And then they bring out another one and you're like, for another 2 years. But yes, it's just amazing how all the companies have come together to, you know, help people stuck in the boat. Because for many of us, we're stuck with parts at the moment that we can't do nothing with. So it just gives it gives people another chance to build it, you know. So, because some people are not as fortunate as I am, and they can only do one build at a time. So always hang on, because if say you've got the Ghostbusters and you wanted to build the Red Baron, always pick one, because there is hope that it will return, you know, in years to come. Look at the thing here. I said, and I know no inside information here. I said Titanic will come out again. It did. I said the James Bond will make a comeback. And look what's happened. It has. So I'm pretty good at predictions. So yeah, that's that. Oh, Jesus. Ecto, I'm not going to fall off the seat. I'll never forget that issue. That stream when I fell off the seat. I'll never forget that. It always gives me a chuckle there. Ecto, yeah. And then we got, okay, but no worries. I'll keep you updated. Thank you very much. Just let me know. I need to know the day before, really, and then I can just push the stream back, and then we'll do another series of that plan on Friday. That's not the problem. So yeah, yes, Ghostbusters. Are you going to build it? Do you like big cars? Because seriously, check out Adam Savage. It is humongous. It's a beast. So do check it out. So yeah, I think let me just see if there's any more priority for Physic Mike, Psychic Mike. What makes you see that? It's Psychic Mike. Yes, Ghostbusters. Well, it's actually funny because this magnet, this is from the American version, because different countries offer different gifts. So this was when Eaglemoss had it, because it is an Eaglemoss publication, but Eaglemoss went out of business. So it's from Fan Home, not Eaglemoss. So just to be clear, this actually came from America, and it's a magnet that I rescued when I used to import it, and then they decided to bring it out again. I've attempted to build this 3 times, and the best bit is you can go like this. You can go like this, and it just like stick. So cool. It's got a really strong magnet. I suppose you could put it on your car door. I mean, try. Predicting Titanic. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I've always said that the DB5 would make a comeback. The trouble is, there's many publishers that's wanted to bring it out, but it's the license. It's so expensive. But I, you know, always hold hope because they will bring it out. I'm going to say now. Remember, I don't know anything, but I'm 100% convinced that the X-Wing will make a comeback. So we'll have to wait and see about that. Okay, so yes, Ghostbusters, yeah. And then we've got. I have seen other YouTubers who have been building the Ecto one, and it looks massive and really heavy. It does, and you know that little coffin bed thing that's in the back. That's pretty good. I like that. So for me, I want to see the lights. You know, it's going to be quite good. I've seen a few USB battery chargers on eBay. Shit. Even up everything that comes off of eBay is crap. Doesn't work. But yeah. Yes, that's good. So this is the link if you want to get it, Mr. Temias. Tessa's got that link for you there. I found the USB lighter on Temu. And then we've got I Like Classic. Well, has anyone heard about the Starsky and Hutch? Because Peter told me we've got a bit more information on the alien. Apparently, according to Peter Webster, we was having a conversation the other night. Apparently, according to Peter Webster, he told me that World Wayne thinks that some builds are not going to be in the newsagents. So that could be why it's not in the newsagents. Why Hachette have decided to do that, I don't know. That it's definitely new because I don't think they've done that before. He's also alerted me that we should be getting the Lancaster bomber around the end of September, but again, we don't know if that's going to be through the newsagents or whether it's going to be sub only. I hate to think this, but I've got the impression, and I strongly think that Hachette are slowly moving to sub only, because why would they just randomly put the alien on a subscription only thing? Is what it is. I mean, I don't think. If you look at Eaglemoss, that was one of their big mistakes, taking it out of the newsagent. So I strongly think Hachette are moving that way slowly. I like classic cars, yes. You should do the Dodge Charger, Mr. Tamiya. Dodge Charger. And who's that fella? I've got bones pick for you. You told me on the 28th, no, when was it? That fella, I can't remember his name, but he said the 23rd was the final Eddie Stover. That is not correct. But August the 23rd, there's no way that's going to finish because we're only on 97. So, yes. Brian's telling me poor kids. But yes, I think you mean next year, not this year, but yeah, I like classic cars. Yeah, okay, so that's done. Yeah. Brilliant. So we're going to be doing, so you're not going to do Ghostbusters then? Wow, liberties. Well, we're going to be doing Ghostbusters very soon. I'm very excited for that. I'm going to do that live. But yeah, so that's that. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Hello. So, oh yeah, Angela, what do you think of Ghostbusters? See? Ghostbusters. If you want to get it, it's fanhome.com. It's not Eaglemoss. Remember, Fanhome has bought stock, so it could still say Eaglemoss. What I will say to you is, this is from Fanhome. The leaflet that's in this, ignore it, because you're not going to get what's on here. This Hero Collector thing is not, it's dead. So the gifts will change, I think, on that one. Okay, found a cheaper one on Temu. Yeah, that's about, shop around, always get the best luxuries at the cheapest cost. Back again from outer space. So turn around now. Back again, yes, we are back again. And cool, yeah, something going on with Angela's life journey there. Cool. Have you put, that's another thing, when I watched your video, yeah, Mr. Tamiya, have you put carpet in your kit? Because it looks like when you was turning it over, it looks like you put that carpet in. If you have, it looks gorgeous. Really, really gorgeous there. Because Mike Crane done a tremendous job on doing the carpet for the DeLorean. So that was one of the best mods I ever purchased. Whose link? Tessa, can you help Julie out? Because I'm not entirely sure what she means. Whose link? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, Julie. So if you get on to Tessa, she's my moderator. She'll sort that out for you. Anyway, welcome back, Sunstormy. So yeah, okay. So any news on Starsky and Hutch, Pete Webster? Do let me know. I've not heard nothing about that yet, but I'm not really sure if I want another plane. I don't. I've already got planes, so maybe. But anyway, please. Oh. Yeah, Diamond Paint and CM. The link is for the USB light on Temu. Yes, it sure is. I've actually got a couple of this one. I don't know if I've got this one. So I have one of these. This, you'll never, the first person to guess what this is will win themselves a £2 Amazon voucher. Yes, that's right. But you'll have to contact me to get that. But who can guess what this is? You know what that is? First person. What do you think that is? Good God, how has this show got 2 hours? Jesus. The mods / upgrades for kits are awesome. Yes, they sure are. Check out Parkwork Upgrades. He does fantastic mods. Ian and Julie over there. White Clay Mods. I don't know if Modern Mods do them, but check out Modern Mods. Really, really good. Who else is there? Mr. Fusion Designs. Check out him. It's a really good one. Yeah, Parkwork Upgrades, Modern Mods, White Clay. Don't know. Fusion Designs. That's cool. I don't know who the rest are, but yeah. It's not a strap tool. No. Our survey says. I can be rude. What? I can't be rude. I'm not following. What are you in reference to there? I can't be rude on what? Watch that tool, yeah. So that's that. But it's not a watch strap tool. It's something to do with watches, but it's not a watch strap tool. Seeing as no one's guessed, I will tell you now. So the £2 voucher is now void. This is a watch link remover. So what you do is you put your watch in there, the watch strap, you pull this out. Then what you do is to take a link out to make the watch shorter, you put that in and screw it, and that pushes the link out of it. So it's a little watch thing. Because I specialise in pocket watches. So if you check out, actually not, I don't know, but I have a guy that specialises in clocks. What you showed, what you want about, what you showed, I can't be rude. Right, okay. Well, it's not nothing like that. I can assure you that, no. But it's not nothing like that. No, it's a watch link remover. Oh dear, you do crack me up there. That's what I say. No, you never said that. You said a watch strap tool. That's the difference. You said watch strap tool, and that's a watch strap remove. That's a watch link remove. Do you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. No problem. I'll make an exception. Need a pen. Right there. There we go. So I'll arrange £2 voucher to Mr. Webster. So £2 Amazon voucher. And don't say no because it's not up for debate. £2 voucher for Peter Webster. So you can put that towards £2 voucher, Amazon voucher. You can put that towards perhaps a new thing. £2 Amazon voucher to Peter Webster. There we go. So yeah. So do you have one then? Is that what it is? Do you have one? That's what I said. I just worded it differently. Perhaps that's why I didn't think first. Yeah. See, I would call it a link remover because it removes link. But yeah, if it's watch, there's a lovely set on Amazon actually. Let me see if I can get it up quick because I quite like that. Watch remover set. Ah, yeah, watch remover kit. I quite like this, and I've been debating whether if I should get it. It's a Tamiya. I do like that name. Yeah, I've been looking at. I mean, this is like it, but I've been looking at this. It looks really cool. You've got all the things you need in there for the kit. Look at that. How cool is that? You get all of that in that kit and a little hammer. So apparently it's a remove and repair tool, watch brand, bracelet, pin remover, adjustment kit, string, pin, bar, watch. That's different to that's different to what I have. Something stuff. Years ago I made this mistake. I thought washing your bike chain would make it less greasy, and worst mistake ever. I put it in. I washed it with very liquid, and oh my god, you're not supposed to like ungrease the chain to your bike. And I took all the grease off it. It won't work. So obviously, without the lubricant on the chain, it's not going to move. So yeah, Never again will I forget to do that. Sunny Stormy. Sunny Stormy, yeah. Sunny Stormy. I have a few I use, but they come in handy to remove gears on small motors. Yeah. And then I have the similar set, but I have the bezel press too. Well, I'm thinking of getting one because the amount of watches I have to change. I mean, I bought some batteries and they're crap. They don't work. So my friend said to get Silverline or something. So that's cool, yeah. Well, I took all mine off. Cool, yeah. And then let's go into Still Here. I'm still here. You just love me, truly. That's what that is. The mods upgrades for kit. How long have you been on my channel now? Good God, it must be at least 5 years. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Tamiya writes, oh right. Come on. Where is it? I'm gonna have to go soon because I can't be missing the news. It's on in 15 minutes, 10 minutes now. All right, I have the same type of thing for my bike chain. Well, on your bike there, you know the valves, you can get these things. There's a shop in Whittam called GK's, and you can get, it's a bike shop, you can get these coloured valves, you know, the dust cover things, and you can get all sorts of ones, skulls, all different colours. It's really cool. And it's called a bike chain link remover. I've got one very similar. Is it a metal? Is it like a metal tool, isn't it? I've got this one. I'm not sure. Let me just see if I can do it. Bike link mover. Oh no, that's not it. But mine's like a spanner thing. It's like a silver spanner thing. It checks the links. I have a few. Yeah, okay, I've seen that one. I have the similar. Yeah, okay, so I've seen that one. I put oil on my bike chain. I'm being I'm being serious. I put it in the water, thinking I would make it all nice and clean. It took all the grease off and absolute disaster. And trying to put pedal down the road was, oh man, it was terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'd never ever do that again. Still here. Thank you very much indeed. Well, I'm going to go now because I've been stuck on here for 2 hours, 20 minutes almost. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. The Doll's House is now officially on hold until further notice. We cannot build any further on this because it's now on issue 80. We have got probably well over 40 issues pending, waiting to be done. So we can't do nothing until we get issues 3 up to 18. Yeah, it's metal and what's that saying? Yeah, it's metal and you turn the handle to push the pins out. Yeah, that's right. I'll have to bring it over because it's in my delivery bag thing because I'm a delivery driver, so I always carry it in case I need it. It's always good to carry your pump and the bike, the whatever, you know, tire, I can't think, bike pump, you know, whatever you need. But yeah, I'll bring it over and then I can show you. Good night all. Thank you for subscribing. Sorry, good night all. Till next time. Yeah, take care, Peter Webster. Remember, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. Thank you, laugh out loud. And stop eating all them Skittles. It's not good for you. Good night all. Yeah, see you later. Do take care, Mr. Tamiya, and thank you so much for building kit. It's really lovely to see you building kit. You know, the more people we get behind builds, the more we can give FanHome more money and more great builds come out. So, and everyone else here, take care, Mr. Tamiya 89, and take care to Smarty when he returns. Hope he comes back nice and safely. And puncture repair kit. Yes, so always take a puncture repair kit. Always take the bike pump with you, puncture repair kit. Any like links, because sometimes occasions when you're riding down the road, sometimes the actual cog, the teeth on it can snap off. So as you're riding, the chain will slip off it because it's the gears. There's something wrong with the teeth, and then you can't change the gear. If you change that gear, it will fall off the cog because it's lost the teeth in it. So then you have to keep it on a specific gear all the way down the road. But yeah, always keep that puncture repair kit. But you can buy this stuff called sludge. Now, sludge is this, and I don't know if it works. I mean, I've used it and it doesn't work. But this is called sludge. Now, what you do with sludge, there's a green one as well. But the idea is with slime or sludge is as you pour it in the bike tube. So as you're rolling down the road, what you do is, if you've got puncture, the idea is that the wheel is spinning all the time. So if you've got puncture, the sludge will seal it basically, but it never works. It's cheap crap. But there's another one called bike slime, and it's called this one. So it's like a tube sealant, but it's called slime. And then there's another one called bike sludge, apparently. So, or Dr. Sludge, something like that. Bike sludge. Only it's a stupid name in it, you know, bike sludge. Oh man, but it never works. I mean, they reckon it only does like a small amount. If you've got a really deep puncture, then it's not going to work, obviously. But apparently, it's supposed to be. But they do with the sludge. You have to pull it in. But there's new ones now where the tire, where you buy an inner tube, it's already got the slime in it. So that one looks like this. But they'll sell it. They'll say anything for you to buy it. I've had these and they do not work. I can assure you that. But yeah, apparently it's a self-sealing slime thing. So yeah, it's going to bed. Not going to bed yet. 3:49 p.m. That's because you're enjoying my show. That's what it is. I don't know what it is, but people just love my. I don't know what it is. People just love me for some reason. It's been 1 month now without Smarty coming back home. I'm really sorry to hear that. So, who is the little cat that you was having? You know, the TV on your bed. Who is that cat then? She got a black TV. I'll see if I can get the video up. Let me see. Let me show you who I mean. So the TV, the little cat that I can't do it because it's on that. Let me try the tablet. All right. Mr. Tamiya. Let me see if I can grab that video. Mr. Summerfield, newsagent. Let me have a look there for you. It doesn't say in the newsagents, but fan home, if you always look on the inside of the page, look on the inside of the tab, it will say contact your newsagent. So I'm pretty sure, I mean, the only one I've known to go through the newsagents is the Dodge, but always ask them because I'll get to that in a minute, actually. Let me get to Tamiya. And there's something wrong with your channel, Mr. Tamiya, because every time I put Mr. Tamiya in, it don't come up. See, look, I put Mr. Tamiya in, see Mr. Tamiya, yeah? And then when I push search, it doesn't come up on the system. It comes up with all this, even though I put Mr. Tamiya in. So I don't know what that's all about. So I have to like go to my video to then get to your comments and navigate it that way. But let me just see if I can grab that. Eddie State Bar, I'll have to go to 95 because you commented on 95, so I'll have to do it that way. But yeah, it don't come up. So I don't know what that's all about. Eddie State Bar 95 with me. Yeah, there we go. So that won't go on there. God. So then what I have to do is click on that to get your channel. It's really annoying because I can't pull it up. Mm-hmm. So the one I'm referring to, there's a little cat. There's a little cat. Yeah, there he is. Little cat Weebat. That's the one. That's the cat. So yeah. I'm going to give you a subscribe because I think I've subscribed through the wrong channel. I think I've subscribed on my Diamond Painting channel. So let me just fix that. But yeah, I can't get it up that way for some reason. So let me just sort that out because I've subscribed it on the wrong channel. And as I said, I will only subscribe to channels that interest me. If the channel doesn't interest me, I will not spend my time watching it. So that's why I'll always, if your content interests me, then I'll sub to it. But yeah, that should be fixed now. Is the actual one in News Legend tonight? Now, You need to have a look, yeah. So in here, it will say in here, somewhere in here, it normally says in here that you can collect it from the newsagents. If it doesn't say it in here, then it won't be in the newsagents. Another way to tell is inside the magazine, it should have a sticker saying just ask. If it doesn't have that, they're not a member of the newsagents. Okay, so I doubt it very much that this will be in the newsagents. It seems like it's the only thing. I've only ever done the dodge through the newsagents, so I very much doubt it will be in there. Right. So yeah, you must be on the wrong. I must have subbed through my Diamond Penny channel. Let me just check that, Mr. Tamiya. That's so strange. Doesn't seem to come up. Yeah, it's in the search bar up there, so I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, I've now subbed on the correct channel. But yeah, that little cat's so cute. I can't stay away. Can you now? Well, told you. He pops up for me. Who does? Tap or click his avatar. Yeah, well, mine doesn't come up. If I click it now, it just brings up the comment, but I have to go through 95 to get his comment to then go to the channel. It shouldn't be like that. I should have to like put it in the YouTube channel, search bar, but it just don't come up. I think it's because it comes up with Tammy R Paints, but I don't know what's going on with that. But I did watch it. As I said, I'll only subscribe to your channel if it interests me. If it doesn't, I won't be subscribing. No, it's not. What's that saying? No, it's not a real cat. It's not a real cat. No way, you're having me on. That is a real cat. It's got to be. That's not a real cat. So all this time I've been thinking it's a real cat. So that hamster is fake as well then. Oh, great. I have basically left a comment saying it's a real cat and it's not. Right. We could have trumped that. Anyway, oh yeah, that is Babat, my real cat. Babat, the real cat. I have a miniature cat that's on my cabinet. Oh, bloody hell, how many cats you got? I have a miniature cat that's on my cabinet. That's not a real cat. So what's the cat we're talking about? What's the cat we're talking about then? Because the cat that I was talking about was the cat in which was next to the TV. So what is this cat then? Well, looking at that, that definitely looks like a fake cat. So that's got to be the fake one. But that's what I meant about, you see there with the TV, it looks like it's in the cupboard. So, yeah. But do check him out. It's great YouTube. He does Night Rider and stuff. So do check it out. It's all about help with one another. Bump these subs up, and then hopefully you can all have a party. Have a miniature cat or something. Yeah, okay. You might have to search for. Oh, right. Yes, yes. I'm putting Tammy at right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, of course it would be, won't it? Because I'm putting Tamiya, but not the 89. I forgot you're at 89. Let me just try that. So Mr. Tamiya 89. Well, still not coming. It's still not coming up. Let me just close off the bracket a minute. No, still not coming up. See, Mr. Tamiya up there, and it's still not coming up. There's something wrong with this tablet, I think. But I am subscribed to your channel. It's I like to help small creators. So yeah, even though you've got 1,000 kilograms. Cheers for our little fur babies. Yes, of course. Yes, I have a cocker spaniel and her name's Molly. So I've actually got over her. This is Molly. This is my cocker. Well, it's actually not my cocker spaniel, but this is Molly. So cute. But yeah, she's lovely. So yes, that's my cocker spaniel. Can we get another one? You're trying to keep me on here till midnight, innit? And now I've missed EastEnders. I've missed the bloody news. You're trying to keep me on here midnight. That's what it is. It's sunny, stormy doing all the things. Yeah, that was Babat watching someone's live stream. All right, okay, cool. And YouTube. Yes, I can't get it up, but I am subscribed to it. So so can you see, like, once it's charged, it then it does it. So do this one now. So then you take it out. Don't leave it in if it's fully charged, because you'll blow the Kingdom Come. Del Boy trick there. Right, I'm going now. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, come on, YouTube. Dog Molly, thank you so much. Yeah, lots of people say that about her. And she gets in the mail. She gets mail in from the postman, puts it in her bed. She's so cute. Lovely dog. Yeah, so pretty good. I love the Spice Girls growing up. Who does? Who just sent me a message saying I love the Spice Girls? Hey, who is that? Was that you, Tessa? Someone has just sent me a message. I'm not joking. Someone has sent me a message. Look, I love the Spice Girls growing up. My favourite one is Wannabe. I love that one. But yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, she is cutie. She's a lovely Cocker Spaniel there. Very cute. Interesting. Needs to go on the wall because I laminated it. So I like to laminate my pictures. So I need to put it on the wall at some point. But yeah, there's something saying about the Spice Girls. But yes, I thought it was, Spice Girls. I've only just seen that. It's like Pete Webster, yeah, left me a comment, and I've only just seen it because I knew he was at the hospital, so I didn't want to text him until he got out of the hospital. So yeah, I thought I'd wait till the evening. Thank you very much, Sonny. Yes, that's me. Go on, let's see if we can get it to 3 hours. I need to be careful. If I use all the Streamlit, we're not gonna be able to stream next week. I've grown up with them. Did you? All right. Did Mel B marry someone? She married someone, didn't she, Mel B? She's recently been married. So yeah, and then we've got another one there from Belbat. Better Spice Girls than Boys. Oh God, no, not Boyzone. Jesus, it's like this Club 7. They've come back. They've revived. I mean, who likes S Club 7? No. Boyzone. Do you remember Blue? There's one called Blue. Yeah. But yeah, I like Bon Jovi, that sort of thing. So Bon Jovi all the way there. But anyway, I have to go now. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. Do check out everyone on the channel. Let's help everyone's channels grow. And yeah, do check out Sunny Stormish, is the cat lady. We've got Mr. Tamiya here, who's a specialist in paints, and Kit from Night Rider. We have Diamond Paints with TM. She is the specialist in all things Sammy. And we've got Angela over here who does paranormal activity. Yes, she does ghost reading, she does tarot reading, she does byline, and she does knitting, crocheting, painting. I don't know anyone else, but I've just seen your comment, but I'm not going to say what I'm thinking on that one. So, Justin Summerfield, he does a video about a door on his channel, one of his channels. What was that on your channel, Justin? If you're still here, that's Justin Summerfield. Justin Summerfield, are you there? You filmed a video of was it your door? It was just like the door, and I'm like, what is that? But is it a door that you're filming there? I'm intrigued. By that, because as I said, I will not accept comments from people that have no channels. It's to limit spam, and it's to limit, we don't really know if it's a real channel or if it's a fake channel. So providing you have content, then that's fine. If you have no content, automatically block. So yeah, it's just to sort of keep out the fake accounts and the genuine accounts, then that's fine. Justin Summerfield over there. And then we got, oh yeah, John Bon Jovi. Yeah, can't be Bon Jovi. Absolutely love Bon Jovi. Shot Through the Heart and all that. Really, really good. And I do like UB40. UB40 is quite nice. I do like UB40, Red Wine and all that. I do like Eddie Grant. Eddie Grant's quite good. So I like Eddie Grant. X marks the spot. So yeah, something else does as well. I'm not saying on here. X marks the spot, yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow from What's the Come Fun up there. And I see you tomorrow at 7:30. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't done so already, please consider becoming a member of the channel. Please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free of charge. And we will see you tomorrow for the Camper Van. Take care. Bye bye. That's a wrap.